Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the fifth down, and we finally have some Friday night football highlights for you guys, and boy, am I excited. Nothing against Thursday night football, but like Carrie Underwood says, I've been waiting all day for Friday night. Maybe my version is a little different from hers, but all jokes aside, we have a stacked slate of games for you tonight. We start in Hillman, where the Tigers are taking on the Tigers of Alcona. It's Alcona's first game in 8-man football, and Hillman's fans packed the Hill for the first time since 2019, and it was a good night. Friday night football is back. Tonight's coverage started in Hillman, where they host the Tigers of Alcona, Tigers versus Tigers. Cheerleaders firing up the crowd for the first time since 2019. Band was out again, and it was a great night for some football. My money's on the Tigers in this one. First quarter, Hillman quarterback A.J. Jones drops back to pass, and what a catch here. Unfortunately for Hillman, the play was made by Alcona's Jeremiah Bullis. Hillman defense would get the hold, though. No score after one. Second quarter now. Hillman marching down the field. Jones finds senior Jeff Klein, who goes heels over head into the end zone. Tigers from Hillman strike first, and it's 6-0. But here comes Alcona now. Hey, diddle diddle. Jesse Sheldon up the middle and into the end zone to tie the game at 6, and they were not done there. Second half, and here are the Tigers from Alcona again. Their running game looked really good tonight, and here is 6 more on the long run from Michael Bassner, and it is 12-6 now, Alcona Tigers. They would not let up. Here is quarterback Garrett Summers. He's going to be looking over the middle for Gavin Walker on this play. And here, what a catch from senior Sean Hennigan. The ball is going the other way in the direction of Hillman, but it wouldn't really matter late in the second half. Now here is Alcona again and Bassner again, and he could go all the way, and he does. Final score on this one is 20-6 Alcona. They win their first ever game in 8-man football in their first try. After the game, here's Coach Jason Summers about what he saw from his guys.
It was really good. You know, we have a bunch of kids out here who worked really hard last year, didn't get a win. So to see them get that win, smile on their face, it's all worth it. Yeah, you know, we got a lot of kinks to work out, but we got some tough kids back there with Gavin, Jesse, and Michael. So we're pretty happy.
Yeah, I would be pretty happy with that effort, too. In the passing attack, Garrett Summers had 125 yards, and his receiver, Gavin Walker, had 103 of them. All right, now we are heading down south to Hale High School, where they hosted Whittemore Prescott. Whittemore Prescott looking for their first win under their new head coach, and Hale is looking to keep their foot on the gas after one of their best seasons as a program in 2020. And as the late Heath Ledger says, here we go. Whittemore Prescott got ahead early thanks to their work on defense, but look at the band in the stands. Life's getting back to normal and football season feels it. Figure great quarterback pressure applied here from Prescott. That led to the bad throw and an easy interception from Brady Oliver, who fights for some more yards before he is brought down. They would then capitalize on that pick shortly after. Just great play all around from Whittemore Prescott early. Here's Nick Smith using the option run to get outside to get Whittemore Prescott on the board first. The score is 8-0. However, the Hale Eagles would come alive after that touchdown. Here's senior Robert Rosebrew with an option of his own, bobbing and weaving his way through the defenders. He seriously could not be stopped on this drive. Continuing into the second, Robert would then take it himself right into the house and get Hale their first touchdown of the night. That ties up the game at 8-8 after a 2-point conversion pass to senior Gage. That's coming up right here, Gage Congas. But after that, here's the pass to Gage Congas. That is 2 points, 8-8. After that, Hale would keep racking up the points in this one, and they just could not be slowed down. Here's another touchdown from Rosebrew. He had a great game tonight. Now, right before the end of the half, here's senior Brandon Maddox. He's going to set up his team for another touchdown. Great catch and run. That's going to bring Hale to the 1-yard line. They would then punch it in for a 1-yard touchdown after that. It really seemed like nothing could stop Hale, as evident from Maddox later in the game. Here he is picking up a 2-point conversion after his helmet was ripped clean off of his head, but he still made it into the end zone, flow and all. Hale would keep that lead on lock and pick up the win over Whittemore Prescott by a score of 38-8. Moving over to Inland Lakes, where Onaway is in action to kick off their season. Last year, they were undefeated until the first week of playoffs, so obviously out looking for some revenge. On Inland Lake's opening drive, the pass from Mason Bloomkey is deflected, and Onaway's defender, Brendan Brewmaker, makes an incredible grab for the interception that sets up some offensive play for the Cardinals. Jada Mix finds Brewmaker in the corner of the end zone for the score. 2-point try was no good, but Onaway takes an early lead, 6-0. Inland Lakes would respond quickly, though. Peyton Tooththorne powers his way for the rushing touchdown, and the Bulldogs are going to go up 8-6. What a run right there. Inland Lakes scored 2 more times before this next play. Here's Bloomkey. He's going to throw an absolute dime to Luke Willie for the 41-yard touchdown. The Bulldogs led 30-6 over Onaway at the half, and they go on to win 71-34. And here are some scores from our other local teams in action tonight. Starting with 11-man, Joburg Lewiston dropped their first game to East Jordan, 36-12. And then over to 8-man, the North Star defending champs Atlanta lost to Augrey Sims, 50-8. They only played one half. The Rogers City Hurons game got moved to tomorrow. That one is still in Brethren. It has been a blast covering our local teams for Week 1, and I cannot wait to run it back for Week 2.